Hi, I'd like to talk about my hometown that I came from. Before I go on, Long Island has a lot of towns. We have like 150 towns in 4 counties in Long Island. Brooklyn and Queens is part of Long Island, but they're actually part of New York City. It's confusing. I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, I'm from a town called Babylon, Long Island. Yes, the name is called Babylon. Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar was the mayor. Um, Not to be confused with the Tower of Babel. That's uh, that's a few towns over us. Anyway, but that one, I went from a town called Lindenhurst, which was also a small town, population around 20,000, which is kind of like a small city around these parts. Like North Carolina, the Midwest, South, whatever. It's like 20,000 is a pretty big town. But I went from a town from like 20,000 at the time to 15,000, which is Babylon. And Lindenhurst was more of a blue collar town. And of course, it was Long Island. You had names like Joey, Tony, and Vinny. Then I went to Babylon, where you had Shad, Tad, and Brad. Nobody talked like this. Yeah, my town was so stuck up that I almost got sued by Velcro. Yeah, that was really a stuffy town. I mean, the high school mascot was the Monopoly Man. Um, but I tried to get along, but we actually had a Skip, a Chip, a Buffy, and a Kimball. Oh, Kimball, come here, please. Why don't we go to the country club and jam to Kaja Gugu? Yeah, it was just very strange. And it was like, and they were so up in themselves and everything. I mean, there were BMWs and Saabs, back when Saabs were actually considered luxury cars. We had Mercedes Benzes. I mean, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it was like a little rich boys town. But I was in a public school with rich people. Well, some were rich. Some act rich. Actually, some want to be rich, so they didn't want to be confused with us poor folk. But my mom did what she could. I mean, everybody was wearing, Z Cavariccis and Izod's, and I wore Sears. Yeah, that's really. Hey, Brandon, because nobody can say Brandon. My real name is Brendan, but everybody called me Brandon because I couldn't pronounce the freaking Irish name. But everybody went, "Hey, Brandon, where'd you get your clothes at?" Sears. I figure. They got stuffy, and they even had they didn't have a prom in Babylon High School. They had a deb, short for debutante. Hey, Brandon, you're going to the deb. Needless to say, I didn't go to the prom or the deb. Um, I was just shy and awkward and everything, and I could have been cool enough to be with them, but I just thought, well, I'll just be who I am, and that's how I became a Democrat. Anyway, I hope Chad and Biff and Skip didn't hear that one. Traitor. But anyway, politics aside, but I tried my best, and uh, it was just strange growing up, and my mom didn't help. My mom was like one of those people that I think I said this before. When we argued, she choreographed her arguments. She'd do a pirouette right in the middle of telling me off. It was even the Bolshoi Ballet couldn't do a better job. And I told her back and everything. So she found religion in the 80s. She watched Murder She Wrote all the time, so she found it. Angela Lansbury as her Lord and Savior. So it just made my life just like. But in the end, I got older, got wiser, and got the hell out of that town. But but in a way, I miss some of the people there. I kind of miss Long Island. And Long Island's very unique because you had all kinds of people here. I mean, the same thing with North Carolina. You have all kinds of people here. It's everywhere you go. But anyway, so that's my take. I thought I'd entertain you for the evening. And if you like this, please subscribe. If you think I'm funny, go see a psychologist. No. If you think I'm funny, if you know anybody that's doing gigs or whatever, look me up. If it's COVID-19 gets better, hopefully I can go on and have a gig with you guys, whatever. But I'm available if you need me. If you're that lonely. Anyway, alright. Well, love you guys. Take care. Bye, Buffet. And sayonara.